So what would be Generation Alpha be like? So let's take a look at Generation Z. These are the students that we're teaching right now. Generation Z, they're digital native. Their internet has always been there. They're highly connected. They constantly use instant messaging, text messaging, etc. This is an interesting slide. Shows you the number of hours that people interact socially, face to face. And that has been decreasing from 6 hours per day to less than 3, whereas electronically, it's up to like 9 right now. So what that means is that if this is the main tool for communicating, maybe when we teach our students, we have to leverage those electronic means as well. In terms of Generation Z and baby boomers like us prefer things to be verbal. Generation Z like things to be visual. Instead of sitting and listening like we did, they like to try and see. They don't like the teacher teaching them. They like the teacher to be a facilitator in their learning process. Before it was about job security, it's now about flexibility so that I could change jobs. Instead of people commanding, Generation Z like people to collaborate. Instead of curriculum center, they like it to be learner centric, adapting to their needs. Instead of closed book exams, more and more we're doing open book exams because there's no closed book exams in the real world. Books and paper, we have technology instead. Statistics shows that for Generation Z, in the lifetime, they might go through 17 jobs, 5 different careers, 15 homes. So what that means is that we need to train our students to be able to be cross-disciplinary, to be able to work in different environments, different industries, and be truly lifelong learners. A recent study by the National Association for Colleges and Employers in the United States, they asked employers what are the most important features, skill set that you want your future employees to have. And the list is, in the top list is the ability to work in a team, ability to solve problems, et cetera, et cetera. It's only until you get to like the 7th item that they mention technical knowledge related to the job. Unfortunately, that's been where most universities has been focusing on, technical knowledge and how to do the job. So I think a lot of your university probably realize that we're training our students so that they could communicate, they could share, they could work in a team, they could do a project, organize material. Is much more important. Generation Alpha. So what could we expect when these people grow up? Definitely, we cannot be like we are. Sir Ken Robinson mentioned that education is flawed. It doesn't work because we cannot train and educate students like a factory. They go in the same time, lockstep in different courses, collect enough units, enough seat time, and then graduate with the same skill set. In the future, we need people who are more diverse. So borrowing an example from a different industry, music industry, the music industry changed quite a lot in the past 10, 20 years. Before, if you want music, you have to go to a record store, buy vinyl. Just like before, if you want to get educated, you have to go to a university because that's where the knowledge is. But things have changed in the music industry. If you want great music, you can still go to a live concert. Alternatively, you go to a satellite radio, which has 100 different stations. So it's like a MOOC. You can select whatever channel you like. And then there's also streaming, radio streaming, where it's personalized. These platforms understand what you like to hear, your preferences, your favorite artists, and they stream music automatically, select music automatically and stream it to you. And then, of course, the other channels. So the success of these different new music platforms is because they're user-centric. I don't have to go to a record store. The record store comes to me. It caters for my convenience. I have a freedom to choose whatever music I like, not what the store sells. The experience is personalized. It knows what I like, knows my interests. I can listen to music anytime, anywhere. is on demand. There's a lot of social elements. I could share what I like. And fit for purpose. I don't need to always buy the whole record, for example. I don't have to always buy the highest quality. I could buy lower quality MP3 because I'm just listening in the car. For university, it's similar. Content can be gotten anywhere from Google search engine, YouTube, TED. There's commercial, lynda.com, MOOCs. There's also these boot camps, and then, of course, open sources. Maybe in the future, we should have something called Education 3.0, where education we provide user-centric for the convenience of the student. At different places, they're not necessarily to learn just at the school. Freedom to choose based on their interests. The experience should be personalized. We should be able to understand what a particular interests of a particular students are. A student should be able to learn anytime, anywhere, to be on demand. Socially, they could share, and then fit for purpose. It doesn't mean that we have to take all the courses within a traditional university. We might take some courses in a MOOC environment, for example. I just want to share this quote from Netflix, a recent quote last year. It says that in the future, there will be no more channels. Netflix, I don't know if you know, is a movie streaming service in popular United States. And they say that instead, the network, internet's on-demand capabilities will build a different channel for everyone. Wouldn't it be nice if higher education, we could give a personalized experience for each individual student? We know their interests, we know their passion, give them a personalized channel, if you may. Okay, so very quickly, I have two questions I want you to think about. Will the university of tomorrow need to change, or could we continue teaching like we did for 1,000 years? I think we need to. How we deliver knowledge has to drastically change because there's a lot of online sources to complement face-to-face. Our pedagogy have to change because the profile of our students are different, maybe some blended flip. Curriculum design has to change, more flexibility, more choices. And how we assess students, outcome-based, competency-based, is important. And change have been happening. 3 years ago, Stanford Medical School says that they're the world's first lecture-less medical school. Isn't that great? Go to medical school with no lecture? I would sign up. University of Michigan launched residential MOOC. So instead of MOOC for anyone in the world, it's MOOC for within their own students. That is just recent. Harvard Business School opened their preparatory courses. So there's courses for non-business major that students have to take before they take their MBAs. And they made these courses available online and for credit. Of course, competency-based education is an important topic. Our previous speaker has mentioned a lot about that, etc. So I think there's a lot of changes that's happening already, and that's for sure. So the biggest question that I think everyone's asking ourselves is that, will there still be universities in the future? Would MOOC replace universities? Would online learning make universities obsolete? And I think the answer is there will be, yes, there will be university in the future. University is not going to be obsolete. Because I think university experience is more than just content, more than just classes, lecture. It's about a whole person development, how you work as a team, how do you communicate with other people, how to function as a productive citizen. And the biggest argument that university will exist is that you can't do this online. So this is a tradition in St. Andrews University where all the freshmen, one of the weeks, they have a foam party. So hard to do that online. And my last slide, I'll leave you with this quote from James Byron Conant. He used to be one of the presidents of Harvard in the 50s. He said that education is what is left after all that has been learned is forgotten. So what that means to me is that you will forget details, you forget content, but you will never forget how to be a responsible, productive citizen and be able to work as a citizen in this world. So that's all I have. Thank you.